Hey guys, back in the garage again, working on Lucky. Game plan for today? You know what? Let's just hit the bodywork. I want to take this quarter down. It's got so many little dents. Yesterday when my son was here, I dollied a lot of that out. Most of it out, it's as much as I could get out of it. So it's gonna need a skim coat. Probably here and all of this down in here. I put X's all around. All around this car for little nicks, for little dings and things like that. So I figured we'll DA this down and we'll hit it with some filler. And as the filler's drying, we'll just keep moving around the car and just moving forward on it. Alrighty, let's get started. Let's bring this up in here and make it a little easier. Oh, I have blue tape on here too. I want to show you what the blue tape is for. As soon as I get this up in the air. I think that might be, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll DA this down now. Oh, I'm going to show you. See this blue tape right here? I left this here as a reminder because there's a crack there. And there's blue tape here. You see this door? The factory weld on the door, I guess, broke. So I left the tape on there to remind me to weld that up again. And this crack right here, if I don't weld that up, it'll just come back again. So, as the day goes on, I'm slowly going to walk around this car and I'm going to find more and more things. But you got to start somewhere. So let's start on this quarter panel now. Let me set you up right over here somewhere. Try to get you in there. Yeah, I'm just going to DA it down real quick. Not all the way down to bare, I don't think. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. I probably won't take it all the way down to bare because once it goes to Joe, he's going to end up taking it down to bare. Then he hits it with a rust inhibitor, like a sealer, and then he's gonna seal the whole car. He's gonna prime. He's gonna block it down. But I try to get him as close as I can, and we'll see. Hopefully it'll work. Let's see how this is here. A lot of this right here, the dark green, yesterday when my son was here, I dollied it out with this and my hammer. Yep, I know, it's not a body hammer, it's a woodworking hammer. I use it for everything, it works great, I'm so used to it. But I got a lot of these, like the dark green is what you really couldn't get with the longboard or anything. Even when my son hit it, he wasn't getting the dark green because it was so far in. But I got a lot of it out. A lot of the dings I got out. I didn't get them all out, but I'm going to have to skim coat this, but I got a lot of it out. So I'm happy with it, with how it came out, considering how many there were there. But, alrighty, this is going to take a while, so here we go. Okay, guys, I just want to stop and show you where we are. Everywhere where I got to put filler on, I pretty much took down to bare metal. I got to say, it's probably took me at least 2 discs just on that to get that down. It fights to come off, but it comes off cleanly, if that makes any sense. I got to say, the metal's in great shape on this car. I mean, it's got a lot of dings in it, but the metal itself, it's just in great shape. It really is. Not even a tinge of where it wants to start to rust. So what I want to do now is I just want to lay some filler on here. We'll sand it down, and we'll lay some filler on, we'll let it set, and then we'll just slowly move along the car. A little bit at a time. I'm not going to take it all the way down to bare because I know when it goes to Joe, he's going to take it down to bare. So what I'm doing is I'm cheating. I'm just taking it down to bare where I'm putting the filler on. Here, he could take that off. You know, here, wherever you see me lay filler, I'll take that. I'll make sure that's back down on bare metal. All right, so you know me. Enough babbling. Let's get to work. All right, guys. You know, we'll hit this with some body filler really quick. And we'll see, because that quarter panel is just, wow. It's got a lot of dents in it. It's funny, because I spoke to the gentleman that owns it. His name is Glenn. So he's like, Al, I didn't put one single dent in that car. And the first thing that went through my mind when he said that was, thank goodness, I don't think it could have taken any more. I mean, it's got a lot of dents in it. Oh, you know what else I did today? I ran out and I got a new battery. I'm thinking maybe later on today, we'll throw a battery in and we'll see if it starts. Just to hear it run. Glenn said it did run. He said it ran probably about maybe 3 years ago or so. I drained out the gas. The gas smelled old, but it didn't smell that old. So I'm hoping that carburetor is not all gummed up, and maybe we can get it to run. He had it running. Actually, you know, Glenn had told me he didn't have it running out of the gas tank in the car. He ran it off a boat tank. So hopefully that carburetor is still good. I hope. I think it'll be fine. All right, here we go. No, I'm not going to fast forward it. This shouldn't take long. I'll get this over here. There's just a lot of things. Yep, it's got that many dings in it, believe it or not. A lot of this should sand off, because I'm going way past the ding, but the dings, I should say. And this just down here is just, oh my gosh. There's a lot. But we're going to get a lot of this out. Like I say, I dollied it yesterday. I got most of the dings. Well, I got a decent amount of the dings out. Like you could see now where I'm coming down here. I don't know if you could, give me a second. There we go. There we go. See what I can do with this here. This looks terrible right here. I should have just left that. Oh well. All right, I'm not disappointed with that right there. And all the way down here too. Yep, it had dings all the way down here. Let's see if I can get this here. All right. We'll let that set up. Boy, this is going to be one dusty mess right here. I can't wait to see how this works out. Hold on. Let's see here. So while that's setting, a lot of that filler is going to come off. But as that's setting, I'm going to hit this right here because this fender has the same issues as the quarter panel. It's got the same amount of dents. It's crazy. But it's right here. Like you can see the high and low spots right here. And believe it or not, there's only a ding right there and another one right there. And then we just have to touch this up. That's only one coat. That's just a quick coat on there. We're going to straighten that out also. So we're going to let that set up. We're going to take care of this now. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's hit this real quick. I'm really curious to see what that quarter panel is going to look like. So as soon as we're done with this, we'll lay some filler on here. And then I want to go sand that down. I want to go see what we got going on over there. Alrighty. Here we go. All right, guys, let's see what we could do with this. Okay. This is not as horrible as I originally thought it was. So we just hit this really quick. We sanded it down. This is where all the dings were, right along in here, all through here. Here, a ding there, there. I just put a quick coat on down there. We'll sand that down. We'll find our high and lows and just try to get the car straight as I can before I get it over to Joe. This way they can, what they're eventually going to do is they're going to, prime the car and they're going to block it down. But, let's give them a head start. I really want to see, hold on. I really want to see what this is going to look like. Because I know that's going to need some work. So, let's see what we could do with that. You know what? Yeah, we can use this pad. It's still pretty good. Let me get a mask. It's just so. Here we go. All right, guys, just stopping you and showing you where we are. Still has some highs and lows here and there, but I'll hit it with a few more coats, and it should look okay. It should start to like level off nice, I guess. My son's here now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna load the car. He's gonna finish DA in the back trunk and just touching up the roof and whatever else that's got to get done. All righty, so here we go. Good. Yeah, you can load the car, do whatever you want. Let me get this. I'll leave this right here, okay? All right, guys, just stopping and showing you where we are. My son's finishing up the sanding back there, just taking the car down. The only thing that's really left is going to be this panel right here and those panels right there. I may leave those to Joe. No, actually, you know what? I want to fix this one. This one's all dented. So I'm going to try to get all the dents out because I hate to say it, you know, a lot of body guys don't like to bend down. You know? So, and I, you know, listen, I don't exclude myself from that. I usually just bring the car up. But my son's going to finish this up now. And what I want to do is I picked up a new battery. Let's throw it in there and see if we can get this car to run. Alrighty. So as soon as my son's done with that, we're going to jump on that. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, my son's done sanding. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a battery in this car. Throw some gas down the carburetor and see if it starts. I mean, Glenn said it ran when parked. But I think it's going to run because it cranks over smoothly. It doesn't have that gallop to it. So I'm going to throw some gas in there. I'm going to throw a battery in there. And my son's going to turn the key and hopefully this thing will start. Alrighty, give us a minute. This is a negative. Alright, just check it to make sure it's screwed into the block in here. Okay. Sounds like a bomb. Hold on, I gotta get gas in there. You ready in there?
Think the horn works?
I don't know. Hey, the horn works. Holy cow. Alright, see if it cranks.
Ready?
Yeah. No ignition?
It's not turning.
Yes. Don't pump the gas because there's no gas in the carburetor. It says it takes a lot of fuel. I mean, I thought I put a decent amount in there. Good. That's it, never mind. It was getting a spark. I know what the problem is. The motor's in backwards. The distributor should be on the other side. I figured it out. You know, I just wanted to see if it did anything. So that's not really my concern because I know one day we'll spend a day, we'll just get this thing up and running. It's not a big deal. And, you know, we'll do that, we'll do the brakes, and we'll just get this thing going straight away. I was just curious to see if it would kick. But it'll run. You know, that's pretty much it though. Alright, I'm going to disconnect the battery. We'll get it started. I was just curious if it kicked right over. That battery is Alright, no good on the starting, but we'll get it started. It's getting a spark, so we'll just go through it. You know, my concern really wasn't to get the car running before it went to Joe's because they could roll it around. So, you know, Ryan, can you do me a favor? Whenever you get a chance, in, you know, whatever day, the drums, can we pull them off and then just loosen them a little bit because they're like dragging? So just, you know,
I'll get them off, probably small.
no, whenever you want to do it. It's no rush. It's sometime before the middle of next week because this will probably go to Joe's probably Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, took care of that. But this is pretty much it. You know, it wasn't a long day. I just wanted to start on a little bit of body work and stuff like that. My son stripped down everything, and what I'm going to do, before I go, I'm going to just blow all this dust outside. I'm going to hit this with another coat, that with another coat, and call it a day. Alrighty, so give me a minute. Alright, hopefully we'll only have to do this a few more times. I'm hoping. I mean, there's a lot of dust. Well, here we go. Alrighty. So we aired the place out. Oh. So we aired the place out. And what I'm going to do now, my son just left. I wanted to wait for him. Oh, hold on. I got to clean this lens. Sorry, guys. Sorry. He just left. I wanted him to move his car so I could air this place out. I'm going to hit this one more time. Just skim it real quick. Skim it real quick. And then probably call it a day. All right, so let's just plug away a little bit longer, and that should do it. You know, and then tomorrow I'll come back, plug away a little bit more, and before you know it, this car's going to be ready to go. I spent a little time. Let me show you. I spent a little time on this door because it was sticking really far out. I think I got it. Let me show you what I did. I had to move this pin way over. The problem was behind it, the quarter panel wouldn't let it go, and then the housing that holds the adjustable piece back here, so it allows us to slide forward and back, in and out, or up and down, wouldn't let it go any further. So I had to take this off, clean it up, put it back on. Well, when I say clean it up, I had to cut out some metal in here, and this is as far as I could slide this over, but it's just enough to shut the door. Gives it a nice close. Glenn was over here earlier, and he's like, "Yeah, is there anything you can do with that door?" And I'm like, "Oh, anything can be done." So we got, actually, the door shuts pretty nice. These doors on this car shut beautifully, actually. So, you know me, I could babble all day. Let's hit this one more time. Here we go. So I'm not cramming on it like I normally do. Not that I cram on it. This car is actually a pleasure to work on. It really is. So let me just, but we're going to fast forward this. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we'll let that set up right there. That's a lot. It's actually on really thin, and I'll sand it down again because it's just got so many ripples in it. And I got them out. I got a decent amount of those out of there. It's just those fine. You just gotta do that, I guess. So once that's all dried, we're gonna hit it one more time and probably call it a day. Alrighty, so let this set up. All right. I just want to hit this really fast, just to see what it's going to look like. let's hit this right over here too. I just wanted to see what it's going to look like. Let me hit it with the longboard real fast. There we go. Oh yeah. 2 or 3 more coats on this. That'll be nice. Let's see this here. Oh, not bad. It's getting there. It's getting there. Let me take this off. Oh. It's getting there. I probably got with all of this, probably like another, I'm going to say probably another 4 more coats on here. I just did it real quick. There's still a little more sanding to go. I just wanted to see if I was starting to get all those dents and everything out. And it's straight right now. So now I can start taking off and then slowly adding. Same with this here. A little low here. So I'll sand it down a little more. Then I'll build it up again. Put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. But it's not bad. It's really not. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll get a decent amount done. Just a little bit now. Now it's just a little bit at a time. I was pressing a little bit at the beginning. Now it's a little bit at a time because I know I got an extra probably 2 more days. So, I'm a dusty mess. So, this is pretty much it for today. We got a decent amount done. And tomorrow we're going to plug away a little bit more. And the next day or 2 we'll plug away again, and I think we're going to be there. We tried to get it started today. And I didn't really care. I had to get a new battery anyway, so I figured, you know what, I'll get it now. We'll throw it in there. If it kicks over, great. If not, when it comes back, at least we know what we're dealing with when we get it back. We know we just got to go over the whole motor. But like I say, Glenn said the car ran, I guess over 3 years ago. So I'm pretty confident that this car is going to run and drive without a problem. And I mean, what could go wrong? And we got to do the brakes and everything. So. But, you know me, enough babbling. I just wanted to keep you posted on what was going on with Lucky, and Lucky is slowly getting there. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. And you guys take care of yourselves and have an awesome weekend.